Can you explain what bioenergetic energy means? Because even I am still.
Yeah, I think the thing about energy in general is it's hard because there really isn't a language around it. There is a spiritual language around it, and then there's a scientific language around it. And I think now, because of this scientific and spiritual gap is getting smaller, the language is becoming a little bit clearer. So people will recognize in the spiritual community the aura, and people in the scientific community are calling it a bioenergetic field.
People will be like, "Oh, I can feel your aura," and now there's actual scientific proof that this exists.
Right, and we've known for a long time that the body is emitting radiation, so whether it's infrared radiation, they're lower frequencies than we can see. We emit frequencies that we cannot see. So they have instruments that are able to measure those frequencies coming off our body.
Light frequencies?
Well,
or are you talking about like spectrum, like on the spectrum?
That's confusing because we use frequencies of light and we use frequencies of sound, and we often only talk about the frequencies that we can hear and that we can see. But we know, going to audio engineering school, that the human ear can only hear 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Beyond that, we know that bats and other animals like dogs can hear higher frequencies, which is why you blow a dog whistle, only dogs hear it, we can't hear it. So we know that there's higher frequencies that other living beings can hear, and we also know that those frequencies are out there because we can scientifically measure them with devices that can go beyond our hearing or below our hearing. Same goes for light waves. There are frequencies beyond the visible light spectrum. So if you look at the visible light spectrum, the Roy G. Biv that we're used to, red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, violet, blue. Did I miss blue? Anyway, the visible light spectrum, if you look at the entire chart, is like a tiny slice of hair. Everything else is unseen. So when you go into the visible light spectrum here in the middle, down below is infrared, microwave, and radio wave, and then above you have ultraviolet, and the rays that come from the sun as well as stars are called cosmic rays. So we can also measure those, but we can't see them. So because we've been able to develop all these super sensitive devices to pick up either waves from sound or photon light frequencies, we're able to now measure the energy that our body is giving off, because it is very subtle. Most people's eyes don't pick it up. So back to bioenergetic energy. The bioenergetic energy that is coming off of our body can be measured in photons. So there is a whole debate within physics right now whether there is even a division between sound and light. That light and sound are the same on the quantum level. And even the vocabulary that we have now, that we've had for 100 years, is changing as we speak.